You've heard the story. There's a facility, that's right, an Ebola treatment facility being set up in Nanyuki as we speak. And we just heard about it the other day. It's only for U.S. citizens, not for you.
According to you.
Waziri, come on, man. Come on, come on.
That is misinformation. And that's why I went to Parliament to deal with the people like you who want to misinform the nation. The Laikipia Air Base quarantine isolation treatment facility is among 23 facilities that are going to be put up in 25 both high risk, very high risk, and high risk counties in our country. So there are 23, including Laikipia. And they are for both Kenya Defense Forces, our other security, plus U.S. nationals.
What about no ordinary Kenyans, crossing the border and they, God forbid, they have the virus?
That's what I'm saying. Even those ones, everybody will access the 23 facilities across the country.
And the 23 are all for Ebola?
They are all for this Ebola. You know the kind of Ebola. By the way, this is the 17th Ebola outbreak. There was 16th Ebola outbreak before. But this 17th one, and this particular variant, is called Bundi. Yeah. Has no vaccine. And both WHO and Africa CDC have in their own way declared it an emergency of an international magnitude, public health threat. And you know, and I know, and Kenyans know, that there are thousands of Kenyans doing business in DRC. We have over 450 of our soldiers serving in the UN peace mission, MONUSCO. Okay? And we have done a mapping up of 26 entry points, whether airports, seaports, of course the lake I'm talking about, and our borderland. We have upscaled our laboratory surveillance system, our laboratory testing system, our surveillance, our contact tracing, and making sure so far 22 people with some symptoms like, and their contacts. There were 9 plus the contact, 22.
In Kenya?
In Kenya, have been tested. Fortunate enough, they're all negative.
Okay, but listen, at the same time, you are ignoring a court...
let me finish.
You're ignoring a court order.
But let me finish. So, since 20th of May, when WHO declared this as a public health threat, we have done a number of things. Number one, as of today, 3rd of June, there is no incident of Ebola in Kenya.
Okay, having said that,
we have screened over 72,000 travelers.
In 10 days?
Yes. A day we do, like yesterday, the last 24 hours, we did 2,700. So our emergency operation center is 24/7.
Yeah, but the incubation is 3 weeks, you know that.
Yes, our incident management systems, our county staffs, mainly in Busia, high-risk counties, are undergoing training and simulation. So as a country, we have put all systems in place.
But you are ignoring a court order. Why?
Which court order?
The court order said, stop this construction of this facility, the Ebola quarantine facility.
Yeah, so?
Why? Why are you ignoring it?
Who said we have ignored it?
You're ignoring it. You said in Parliament today, nothing's going to stop you.
Let me say this. I don't want to go into the merits and the demerits of the Laikipia quarantine and treatment facility because of the matter is before court. But I want you also to read the Public Health Act, Section 35 and Section 36, and look at the powers given to the Minister for Health in the event of an epidemic, in the event of a crisis of this magnitude within our region or in our country. There are certain powers as a minister.
Yeah, but
I will not, if I wait for a court order and God forbid an Ebola outbreak happens tomorrow in our country.
Yeah, but
let me finish.
There's no outbreak.
Let me finish. In the event, what is happening? You know, people are more concerned, Jeff, about, of course, I agree, the greatest risk to our country is importation of travelers. You know, Kenya is a regional hub in terms of trade, in terms of aviation, in terms of transport. The whole of Eastern Central Africa, the Northern Corridor serves. How many trucks go to Rwanda, Burundi, Uganda, all the way to DRC and back? So we're more focused, you know, narrow focused on Laikipia. But look at this. A Kenyan from Kinshasa. There are many Kenyans who are in Kinshasa, Katanga, Benin, Beni, Lumumbashi. I have been there myself, even this Ituri, when I was the Minister for Defense, when our troops were there. So I know the ecosystem there. Imagine that Kenyan crosses, his temperature is checked, everything is checked. There are no symptoms. The incubation period of this disease is 2 to 3 weeks. He comes here, he enters into the community, and then after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, he's found with the symptoms of Ebola. We must prepare in advance and build all the 23 quarantine, isolation, and treatment centers.
So you're saying you as health CS, you supersede the courts in a country where we
No.
order?
The courts are there to serve both. So the court have told us to submit all the cooperation agreement we have with
But in the
US.
meantime, they said stop.
Yeah, so we have stopped.
No, you haven't.
Okay,
You haven't stopped.
Have you been to Laikipia Abyss? Have you been?
You said in Parliament today, nothing is going to stop you.
Let me tell you.
I'm quoting you.
Let me tell you. If you go to Kenyatta Hospital, Kenyatta, the National Police Hospital, MTRH, Alupe, University Hospital in Busia, we are building all the 23 we are building.
Who's paying for this?
Of course, the Kenya government plus partners.
What partners? Is the U.S. government paying?
No. Let me tell you. Follow me. I mean, this is a global regional. We had a partners meeting, WHO, Africa CDC, US CDC, US government. Secondly, the president hold a high-level meeting with the diplomats.